The biggest thing is don't pull back. Pull out to the sides. That's it. There, that's the idea. There, good. Yeah, yeah.
I like it when you soft.
There's his head. That looks pretty good. Then very softly, if you want, just keep your hands high and wide. Just squeeze them up into a little bit of a trot for a couple of strides, and then just take your legs off and see if you'll stop. But keep them in frame. That's it. Easy. That's it. Just keep them just like that. That's it. Good. Okay. Now shorten up your range. Pull out to the side. Get as short as you can. Pull halfway between his ears and that saddle horn. See if you'll back up. That's it. Okay. We'll try and get you to back up quite a ways. You might have to shorten up again, you see.
Yeah, you keep,
pull out to the
get
side
your hands down and shorten up those reins.
So you get closer to his mouth. That's it. Now pull up wide.
Pull out.
That's it. Easy. There, now shorten up again. Now pull out to the side. Wide. That's it. Just wait for his feet. There. Okay, good. Now just hold him wide like that. And when he gets his head like that, just squeeze him ahead a little bit. And then ask him to stop. Take your legs off. Your hands like that. See if he'll step back. Easy. Wait for him. See if you can drive him into the bridle. That's getting the horse on the bit. Okay, now take your legs off. Now pull out to the sides. See if you can kind of stay there. That's it. Nice and soft. That's it. Nice and soft. Pull out to the sides a little more. Nice and easy. Don't pull back. There. Good. Now pet him a little bit. Just rub him on the neck. Now, he's a good boy.
Amazing,
yeah. You okay? Yeah.
I love watching it beat on there.
Okay, off you go, squeeze them off and go to the right. Then go to the right, lift your right hand up and out a little bit there. Okay, see if you can squeeze them into a little bit.
Tom can't keep his hands up or out.
Right up underneath you.
I have trouble with it.
There. Nice and soft.
He tries to hold on both reins and that don't work. You got to take one rein in one hand.
That little string, what it does, it kind of makes it easier for him to stay in frame.
Yeah.
So then when you go to ask him to do this stuff, he's not trying to stay in frame and try to keep him going. You see, this way here, he says, oh, I got that.
Yeah,
what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Now he's only thinking of one thing, what Tom wants. He says, oh, I know where to be.
Yeah.
You see? And it makes it simpler for him to learn.
To really feel that soft in the mouth, you need one of the reins.
Yeah. Back up.
You got it.
Shorten up, pull out to the side. Shorten up. Shorten up. That's it.
It's hard to get short enough, Tom.
It is. It's really hard.
Always not my range.
Yeah. There. That's it. Because that feels different. Like when you shorten up, the sensitivity that what he feels on his mouth is a different feel. Because if you're here and he doesn't listen, but if you shorten up, that doesn't mean pull hard, but it's just a different sensation, and I can show you what that feels like. So that because
you were showing Randy the other day.
and because you want to know, like a lot of people. I'll ask, and I've asked a lot of these pro horse trainers too, what does it feel like to pull in a horse's mouth? Well, you wouldn't believe the garbage they tell you. You can't explain that feeling. But if I let you feel it, then you know, but the sensitivity of that feel is just between you and that horse. But he has got to figure out, what does that feel like? And it's like pulling on the reins, like out here. If you know what it feels like, then you know what the horse feels like. The same as these bits. There. That's it. Just widen your hands and shorten your reins and see if you can find it. There. Now, when he starts this, Tom, you watch. Like, see, once I put him in gear, like this, then I'm going to start to use my feet. Like that's my gas pedal. You see, I'm not going to pull harder on him. I'll just start introducing my legs to him. And I'll lean ahead a little bit so that I can take them feet and get him to move them feet a little softer.
Little more life in the feet.
Yeah. Because I'm going to use my feet to energize and move his feet.
Get him real short, real short.
Once I put him in the gear,
Out
I'm
wide.
gonna step on the gas, you see. Now, he starts to back up, now just bump him a little bit with your legs. Bump him with your legs, don't pull harder on him. Just bump him with your legs and see if you can find it. That's the idea. Good, pet him. Then pretty soon you'll be able to do this, you see. You're gonna be able to walk up on a loose rein like this here, stop his feet, and then back him up. Watch what he does with his head, see that? And I don't touch the rein. I'm going to squeeze him up again, and I'm going to stop him back. You don't have to turn back up. And once I get him doing that, then I'll introduce one leg like this here, and get him to turn. Stop, I'll introduce this leg to him. Back him up, squeeze him ahead. So pretty soon now I got him, and as you get going with them, you'll be able to start doing this, where you're just going to ride along and just ride them with your lower body, so that you can take and you can stop them feet. If I want to canter off, I'll just canter off. I'll just sit here, because I'll just lope them off and just let them come like this. And lope off. And I don't want them to get tight or excited. Want to nice. Back. 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 That's good boy. Good. And I just play around like that before you
He's
know
worked
it.
that horse a little bit since
I
last
can
week,
get him
ain't he?
to kind of go wherever
Huh?
I want.
He's worked that horse since
They
last
went
week.
cutting with him, I think.
And he'll stop when I
Wednesday
want
went
him
to that
stop.
practice. I'm gonna go over to that next Wednesday.
Back.
Right there at Cave Creek.
Same place you're going tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
You just go, but he's coming. I like what I see. I like what I see. You see where he's getting his head? See, that makes
Look at
more
they look
sense
like
to me.
the same.
Because the first thing he wants to do is drop his head into that bridle.
Yep.
Now when he does that, now I have an opportunity to take him, when he's in this position, that I can move them feet. Because once I get him like this, as an example, then I'll introduce my legs. See, I'm going to keep that tight rein on him. I'll do a loose rein. I'll do it with a tight rein. I'll back him up. Now keep them together. Get them to listen.
So what are you doing now? You're collecting them and turning?
Yeah, I'll do them, collect them.
Yeah.
And sometimes to get them to do this, I'm going to take and I'll fix my hands behind my legs like this. See this?
Yeah.
So that I got them. But now I'm going to make them do everything I want without my hands. But I got them on a tight rein.
You got them collected up, right?
Yeah. And you just play with them so that they get used to being able to be in a collected frame and then ask them to go. See that? I like that. There. See how he's starting to drop into that bridle?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Very trainable. That horse has got a $1 million disposition.
Yeah, he does.
He does. It shows it. I just, here he is at a strange place, doing things he's not used to. But you see, we never made him do anything. We've asked him to do everything that we've done. We've asked him to do it. Now, if you remember your little horse the other day when he came, Randy, I mean, he was so protective, but then finally, when he let down, as soon as he let down,
Yeah,
now you can help him.
yeah.
This guy here's always had, I love people that
Yeah.
had one thing. Never